Hey guys, and welcome to another installment of RLVT Vaping. I'm your host, Aaron Mitchell, and today we are going to be taking a look at a company called VanGo Vapes from Vancouver, British Columbia. So let's get down and take a look at the bottles that they sent us, and we'll get started. So as you guys can see, they sent me kind of an array of different bottles from their different lines that they have. This company is huge. They sell over 100 different flavors of e-liquid. And they have them set up in different lines. Like the first three that they sent here are, two of them are from their fruit line, one of them's from their dessert line, and then these two are from their signature series line, which is their high-end line. They're all high-end juice. They all have that high-end flavor, but these are a little bit more expensive, and we'll talk about that more once we get to them. So let's just start with this first one here. So this first one's called Soft Fuzz. All of these bottles they have a dessert line, tobacco line, fruit line, and they all come in these types of bottles, these harder plastic bottles. Now these are 20 milliliters. For these bottles, you can get them in 10 milliliters for $10.99, 30 milliliters for $20.99. I'm sorry, these are 30 mils. 30 mils for $20.99, 50 mils for $27.99, and 120 mils for $66.99. So they have about 100 different flavors in these. Now the ones that I have today are kind of specialties. They have a lot of their other flavors, like in their fruit lines, would be like strawberry, banana, typical fruits, like pretty much every fruit you can think of, they have it. And then they have a couple different like mismatched different flavors that are kind of all over the place, like this soft fuzz. This soft fuzz that we're going to try first is blueberry, raspberry, strawberry, and cherry with tones of spearmint. So they're the flavors aren't just your typical flavors. They're very unique within the different lines through this company. So let's start with the first one. This, again, like I said, was Soft Fuzz. This was the blueberry, raspberry, strawberry, and cherry with spearmint. So let's do a smell test. Right off the bat, I get the strawberry and raspberry. Blueberry's coming through, but it's not as heavy as the other flavors. But it smells very nice. Now, I have tried this one and the Smurf one, which we'll do next. I've already tried them before doing the review. The others I have not. So I know that this is a very, very clean flavor. The ones that I've tried so far are very, very clean. They're not like a heavy, muddy e-liquid that's heavy on your throat or anything like that, that you'll get with like a cosmic fog or something like that. These are very, very high quality. They take their time when they make these, and you can tell that there's attention to detail in here. Now, if you look at these bottles, I'll show you it on the clear bottle before we actually taste it. But it has their logo on here. It's pretty simple, straightforward. It's just a very nice logo, has some shine to it. And then when we get into the other ones, you can see it's like the Starry Night theme in the background. Very nice bottles. But all the other ones in these lines, the fruit lines, tobacco lines, and stuff like that, will come in bottles similar to this. But okay, let's get into trying it. For these bottles, I think I'm going to do that on my Flawless with my Glacier 2. And then we'll use my version 2 Tugboat for the other two at the end. But let's get started here. So let's try Soft Fuzz. Now these are those harder plastic bottles, so they are harder to squeeze. But I actually do like these bottles. There's a trick to it. You kind of roll it. I don't know if you can see that. You kind of like put it in this little gap right here on your finger at the end, and you kind of just squeeze it a little bit, and it comes out nice. It took me forever to kind of figure that out, but once I did, it comes out really nice. Okay, so again, this was Soft Fuzz. All right, let's hit it. Here we go. Ooh, this is good. This is really good. Now, I tried this 2 days ago when the liquid came to me. I forgot how good this was. Okay, right off the bat, I'm getting like a warm raspberry. I'm so used to getting like a warm strawberry with a lot of these companies with their fruits type of flavors. You always seem to get the strawberry first, or it lingers in the juice. But I'm actually getting the raspberry after this, right off the bat. And then I taste some of the blueberry and then cherry too. The cherry is probably the second most predominant flavor in this. So it's like a raspberry, a warm raspberry, then it levels to a cherry. And then I'm getting some of the blueberry. I'm not really picking up the strawberry. I don't really smell it either. But it's very good, very, very good flavor. Again, this was Soft Fuzz. It's hard with the light to really see that, but these are nice bottles. I'll put high-res photos up on my Instagram for this line. Okay, so again, this was Soft Fuzz. So we'll move on to the next. I'm just going to keep using this one so I don't mix too many of the different lines. So the next one we're going to take a look at is called Smurf. Now, I tried this one too the other day, and it was awesome. I'll put this against the background of my my mod there so you can kind of see it. This one's really, really good. Smurf is a blend of blueberry, strawberry, and kiwi. So here we go. Let me clear this. Clear that a little bit. Okay, so let's give this a smell test. I'm getting strawberry more on this one. I can smell the kiwi in it too. The kiwi's kind of faint in the back. And then I smell the blueberry as well. Okay. And again, this is really good. I've had this already. I like this one a lot. And again, I can tell you that this is a very clean flavor. You really can pick out each flavor when you're vaping. It's not like muddy, like I'm saying with some of these companies. It's very, very good. They put their attention to detail in these juice. Okay, here we go. This is, put that back, Smurf. So here we go. Oh, it's so good. It really is so good. When I first tried it, I got like Pop Rocks, like the taste of Pop Rocks, not the fizziness of it, but just that taste afterwards, after it's not fizzed in your mouth, of Pop Rocks. It reminds me of that so much. It's so good. The fruit in this is really good. It's so good. And like, if you can see, we'll go back down. It's a darker liquid. It's not as clear as the first one, but I thought there was going to be more of like staining on the coils and stuff like that. But this juice is so like thin. I wouldn't say like as far as like being a low VG. These are 70 VG juices, but it just burns through the coils so nice that it doesn't really gunk up your coils or anything like that. It's really, really good. So let's hit this again. Vapor production, I mean, you guys can see it. It's very, very good. Yeah, this is Smurf. I really like the Smurf a lot. I'll probably vape this all day. We'll try the other ones. I might find a better one, but I really, really like this one. So again, the Smurf. Okay, so let's move on to the last one. The first two were in the fruit line. This is in their dessert line. This is their cookie dough ice cream. Again, the pricing is the same for these bottles too that come in 10 mils, 30 mils, 50 mils, and 120 mils. And like I said, they have like four or five different lines in this type of bottle. So let's give this a smell test. I haven't tried this one yet. I smell chocolate right away. I'm getting a little bit of vanilla too, a little bit of that vanilla extract smell. And the cookie dough, it's like very subtle on the end. I'm sure as soon as it hits that coil, it's going to come out. But I smell all three flavors. They're saying this is a cookie dough with vanilla and chocolate. Cookie dough with vanilla and chocolate. And again, this is cookie dough ice cream. So let's vape it. Let's just paint this on real quick. Paint that on there. Again, cookie dough ice cream. Okay, here we go. It's good. It's very good. Very, very smooth. It tastes just like cookie dough. It really does. I'm getting the vanilla more up front, and then at the end it kind of levels out to that chocolate. But the cookie dough is like smacked right there in the middle. It's good. This is a good juice. I really like this too. This would be good for me at night. I love desserts. So again, this was the cookie dough ice cream. I like it. So far on these blends, not their signature blends, but their fruit and dessert blends, these are really, really good. I like these a lot. So we'll line these up real quick before we move on to the signature blends. Again, this was Smurf, and then we had soft fuzz, and then we had cookie dough ice cream. Awesome juices in this line. I'm really impressed with these. So good job to VanGo Vapes. Very, very clean flavors, competitive pricing. The fact with these bottles, and actually all their bottles, you can customize your VG and PG. You can customize your nic levels, and then you can get whatever size bottle you want. Like I said, 10s, 30s, 50s, and 120s in this line. So very, very nice. So we're going to move these out of the way, and we'll move this vape out of the way as well. And we're going to move on to their two of them from their signature series. Now there's 5 in this line. What we have today is Fruitles or Fruitles, which is like Fruit Loops cereal with milk and cream. And then we have, I think it's Ichigo. It's Ichigo. Ichigo. And these are strawberries from Japan with cream and caramel. So in their signature series, these are a little bit more high end than the others. They cost a little bit more for 20 ml bottles, which these are. They're $15.49. For 50 milliliter bottles, they are $30.99. And for 120 ml bottles, they are $71.99. So these are a little bit more expensive for the connoisseur of juice who wants to get higher end juice. So we're going to try these. I haven't tried these at all yet, so I'm hoping they're really good. So okay, we will be dripping this on my Tugboat V2 with the slam, not the slam cap, but the comp cap. So let's get into it. Let's try, I want to try the Fruit Loops one last because that'll be more of like a mixed match of fruits. This one has less in it. So again, this one would be the strawberries from Japan with the cream and caramel, and this was Ichigo. So let's give it a smell test. Now, I haven't had strawberries from Japan before, so I don't know if there's like a huge difference from the American market strawberries, but it smells sweeter, like almost sugary, the strawberry coming out of this. And then cream and caramel. I'm not getting the caramel, but I do smell a little bit of cream in there. So let's get into it. Again, this was Ichigo. So let me pull this cap off here. And we'll drip a little bit on here. But so far, with their the other lines, they're so good. They really are good. Ichigo. Okay, so let's do this. Put the cap on. Here we go. Strawberry right off the bat. It's that sugary strawberry. It's not like an acidic or an unripened strawberry. A lot of the strawberries that are out on the market have that I don't know how to describe it. It's just, it doesn't taste like it's a ripe berry. It tasted like it was a premature berry that they just ground up and they put it in the juice. But this tastes like a fresh, ripe strawberry with a little bit of sugar on it. I'm still not really picking up that caramel, but I am getting the cream. So it's like that ripe strawberry, fresh ripe strawberry with cream. Yeah, not getting the caramel. I was trying to find it here. Let me try it again. Yeah, I'm not getting the caramel, but I'm getting the cream, and the cream is nice. So it's that fresh ripe strawberry, warm strawberry on the inhale. They're saying it's a Japanese strawberry. And then it's that punch of the cream at the end. So it's really, really nice. This is good. So this is Ichigo. So we'll move that aside. And we'll look at the next one. This is Fruitles. Fruitles. And again, in these bottles, you can see it's like the VanGo Starry Night. It's not the same. They changed it to be their own specification, but it's very similar. You see the stars kind of shining in the night there as I turn the bottle. So it's a beautiful bottle. It's in that dark blue for UV protection. It's glass. The others were plastic. So very nice. Okay, let's smell test this first. So this is the Fruit Loops with hints of milk and cream. Getting the Fruit Loop right off the bat. The Fruit Loop you would smell in like the animal line with Looper. It smells exactly like Looper, to be honest with you. Now, I know a lot of the companies are doing like a Fruit Loops vape, and some of them smell very similar to others and others don't, but this to me smells exactly like Looper. So let's try it. Let's see if it actually tastes like it. Okay. Just paint it on. Let's get a good bit on there so it comes through. Okay, so Fruitles. Here we go. This is good. People are obsessed with Looper. Okay, they are. They get it and they love Philip Rock because Philip Rock is such a huge name. But to be honest with you, I don't really like Looper that much. Like it's good for what it is, but I think it's just way overhyped. There's so many craft companies out there now. You know, you got to remember when that came out, that was a couple years ago. So there's so many companies that have come out in the market since. They're so much better, and they're just they put the attention to detail in just as much. And I feel like this is one of those juices that is being competitive with Looper. They might not directly be doing it, but the flavor in this is very good. It's very similar to Looper, and I actually like it a little bit better. It's not like it's not lemony. A lot of these Fruit Loop vapes are very, very lemony or lemon lime. You get that lime like right off the bat, and it kind of lingers the whole time. This you can tell each individual like Fruit Loop flavor, which is nice. Cream, you can taste the cream in it at the end. You can taste that like that fresh cold milk in it. This is a good Fruit Loop. This is a great Fruit Loop vape. Like I said, there's so many out there, and there's so many companies now that are doing craft juices, and they're putting the time in and getting their blends correct. And this is an example of one of them for the Fruit Loops line of juices that are available on the market today. Again, this was Fruitles. And the other one we did was Ichigo, which is great too. That was the Japanese strawberries. So let's line up the bottles. So these again were the two from the Signature series. Again, these are more expensive. They come in 20s, 50s, and 120s. And then we have the fruit blends, which was the Smurf, the soft fuzz, and then we had one from the dessert line, which was the cookie dough. So these juices are great, guys. Again, they offer 100 different flavors in these types. Any fruit you can think of, any dessert you can think of, they pretty much have it. You can customize your VG, you can customize your Nick. They have so many different bottle selections. And then here they have three others. They also have something called Zanzibar. They have Crimson and Paradise. And then again, this was the Ichigo and the Fruitles from their signature line. These are in the glass bottles and they have different branding on the front. But altogether, these juices are really awesome. I really like this company. I want to say thank you to them, VanGo Vapes, for sending this to me for you guys to review. I'm really impressed. A lot of times when you see a company that has so many flavors out there on the market, you kind of question, are they going to be good? Are they just kind of pumping out juice and they don't care about it? To have 100 juices, more than 100 juices in their line, but you can tell that this company really stands by what they're doing and they're really taking the time to develop their flavors. So I'm really, really impressed, you guys. Thank you again for sending this to me. I appreciate it. They're very good. I will be vaping on these for at least 2 weeks. Like I said, I'm probably going to be doing the Smurf today because I really like Smurf. My buddy just came back from Europe, and we're going to meet up a little bit later, and I want him to try this because he's been vaping a lot of the European vapes while he's been away. So I want to say thank you guys again for sending this to me. I want to say thank you to my followers and my viewers for continuing to follow me. I really appreciate it. I try to bring you guys underground e-liquid companies and companies you may not have heard of before, but you should definitely check out, and this is one of them for the US market. So I want to say thank you again, guys. I will put my links up right here. Please share and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time with another video. Thank you very much.